Now we see the Maroons coming into the competition. I believe this will be their first game.
Yes, first game of the night, and they are on blue. And then we have the Vikings on red, and we have East Coast Lightning on green.
So on paper, the Maroons definitely have the more experience out of these three teams, so they'll be playing out of blue. Your Vikings in red. Now, they have a lot that they want to prove. They, perhaps looking at the last game that they played, went, you know what, we've played a couple of silly errors holding out on that green base, and this is the game that they'll probably want to try and bounce back on now. East Coast Lightning taking out a bit of an early lead out in their pack field points.
I think with green, you kind of have an opportunity to do that early.
It is very easy to get from our green base very quickly to the blue base, as well as start to go up the ramp in our arena to the red base. If you do want to see what our arena looks like here, if you've never seen it before here at Laser Zone Brisbane, please do jump onto laserzone.com.au and you can see an arena map on there, as well as more information about the competition. Runt's going for the first base, and Runt will put the Vikings taking out the Marowns base for the first time. So it looks like at the moment the Marowns have at least two defenders there. We've got Ibo just diving into the back door there, and also Waldot.
They're having a little bit of issues getting back into their base. They've been locked out.
They have been locked out indeed.
We've got Waldot there at the back pocket of blue there, trying to...
Yeah, but at the same time, in saying that, Dark Passion has just taken the red base as well. So well done, putting the Maroons back into the game.
So the Maroons are set up on the back door of blue, just trying to get back in at the moment.
The Maroons, they've just done a second base now. So that was Butzer. So Maroons are offsetting their bases straight away as well. It's a very, very intelligent play.
Red.
The other factor that the Maroons have as well is they've actually picked up Blitz, who traditionally plays for the Sunshine Coast, and Blitz will be playing for the Maroons during this competition, which is actually a really good pickup for them. A bit of youth as well, which they all say that they need on that team.
He's just got a different play style that I think brings another element to their team as well.
He does, absolutely. As that was Butzer getting two-shot denied over at blue. Oh, that's a team deny on a run at green. Sorry, we didn't capture that one on camera.
It's like all teams are set up in their bases.
It's like the action's just settled down a little bit here. Red trying to dive in to green, not being able to do it. The Maroons seem like they've just rocked up to green as well. Butzer and Dark Passion currently at green base.
So they'll be trying to get Dark Passion in this base because Butzer's already taken green base.
The thing is, you've got to keep that back door clear. With the green base, you can literally shoot through the base from one door to another. So the team has to work in really good coordination to make sure that both doors are down as you get to the base. It's very difficult to get in if someone's alive at the other door. Dark Passion completes his bases, pushes the Maroons into the lead for the first time.
Red is back in blue. And CV takes the Maroons base.
So East Coast Lightning haven't been able to put a base on the board yet, just ticking along in the pack points.
This is a difficult game for them.
This will be a very difficult game for them, absolutely.
Looks like the action is at red base at the moment. There seems to be
Oh, very, very close. Trav from East Coast Lightning securing the red base, getting tagged literally at the same time as he took the last shot into the base. Very, very lucky to get away with that one. Hobart Vikings, 2,000 point pack lead at the moment. So just remember, guys, the team names, unfortunately, on this scoreboard are currently incorrect. The Vikings are correct, though, on red. Blue is the Marowns, and green are East Coast Lightning.
So, who do you think is going to win this game, Cougar?
Oh, look, it's a hard call. You can't rule. Thing is with the Marowns is that while they haven't been playing together, they've been playing on different teams. So Dark Passion has moved down to New South Wales. Beefy, who isn't in this game, but he is part of the team, he's moved to Adelaide. As Red is getting shot at the moment. That's Blitzer taking that red base at the same time as Aaron Core for the Vikings taking green. You can't rule out the Marowns. They've just got too much experience. What it's going to come down to is, can they recreate that magic that they had? You know, and we're talking like, it's what, been 3-something years? Beefy, how long has it been? 3 years? 4 years? It's been about 4 years since they've played together. So it's a matter of how quickly can they get that magic back.
Well, for their first game of the night, I think they're doing pretty well for a team that hasn't played together for 4 years.
No, absolutely. And you can't ever go, oh, that's just a bunch of has-beens, because they're not.
No, they're
really. Not. You know, so you can't write them out. In saying that, though, the Vikings are putting on a very, very respectable game. They've had a couple of really rough games so far tonight, and they are really pushing the Maroons right to the edge at the moment. It's great to see. Chimera slowly chipping away. They're making that worm slowly go up and up. They're trying to catch up. But unfortunately, without any bases, they're just not going to do it, and they need to start cracking bases.
So where is their attack at the moment? Red base by the looks of it. They're just seeing...
I'm not seeing green. Yep, so green are just currently at red. There they are. So as McNutty managed to cracking it. As Ibo gets the East Coast Lightning base in green.
I think they've got... The Maroons have their roll on. They're starting to get rolling.
Well, just having a quick look. Yeah, okay, we've got one green defender there. Because it is going to be these newer teams that are probably going to be a little bit more trigger happy to say, hey, let's dump, let's go get some bases when we've lost a whole heap. That was Aaron Core now finishing off his bases for the Vikings, getting his 2.
They're a new player, Cougar?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm unfamiliar with their names.
So at the moment, Blitzer, Runt, and Dark Passion are actually our top leaders at the moment for the scoreboard.
3.5 minutes left in the game, Cougs. Which way do you think it's going?
Look, if the Maroons can get another couple of bases right now without the Vikings getting any, I think that they'll start locking this game out. But the Vikings are just right on the Maroons' tail without an extra base. So they've got more opportunities in the arena right now. The Maroons only have 4 opportunities for bases. Vikings have 5, and the score is that close. As Blitz now going for green base, Blitz will get his green base. That's good news for the Maroons.
They are still down on pack points just a little
bit.
They
They are still slightly down on pack points. However, in saying that, they have started to get their roll on. So I expect now to see Blitz rock up to red base. And there's Blitzer in their blues just diving in the front. Yep, there's Blitz.
Blitz is in the base.
Blitz is in front pocket. There he is. Easy as you like. There's Blitz.
Just all got left.
So now with about 2 minutes and change left, the Brisbane Maroons have pulled out to a 10,000 point lead. Now, if they can lock the Vikings out, we should see a very, very comfortable lead. But yeah, the Vikings just seem to have tailed off a little bit there. Since the Vikings last got their base, the Maroons have managed to get 2. Unfortunately, Chimera haven't been able to get any bases. Who just got that base? That was Gundy.
Yeah. Oh, Waldot was denied by Runt.
And Waldot now being denied by Runt up at red base. So interesting that they didn't opt to go for green first.
Well, because Gundy just took green, I think they might have possibly been.
Oh, and another denial.
Again.
Waldot getting denied again at red.
Had a bit of a rough game, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, Waldot currently on 0. And here he goes again.
Yep, secured that base. Minute left in the game.
Where did he shoot that?
I was looking at the front. Okay, sorry.
I'll look at that later, I think. Yep, so well done there. So we should see. And here we go. And he takes that one easily. So there's 10 bases from the Maroons in their first game. Really now he's starting to put a lot of daylight between themselves and the Hobart Vikings. The Vikings, unfortunately, in the Maroons' last 4 base takes have only been able to get 1. They haven't been able to catch up in those pack points.
The Maroons have run away with this.
The Maroons have indeed run away with this.
And I think it's what I probably both predicted. Once they get on a roll and they pick up momentum, then, yeah.
And the other thing as well is that the Maroons have what very few teams have, which is presence. When you see a Butzer in the arena, or you see a Dark Passion come to you at the Aura or a Waldot, you just go, no, I don't want any part of that. Only one other team really does that, and that's Wolfpack. There are players here and there, but Maroons just have a presence about them as a whole. So,
and sorry, Coops, a lot of teams too, when they get off to a rough start, they often tilt, where the Maroons, they're very good at being able to make a comeback when they haven't had such a good start.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So, and the thing is, this is game 1 of the Maroons.
Yeah.
They've got another 5 games in this initial stage of the competition to really, the gears are turning. Maybe, they need a little bit more WD-40 on them. But, once it keeps going, I think we're going to take off a bit there.
I'm keen to see the original 5 get back together and see Beefy back in there.
Yep.
I would like to see how the 5 of them play together still.
No, the old Beefy Ibo combination in defense, and it's scary. It's very keen. Very, very keen. So
our